The winter breaks the weak, but the summer burns them. It was the season of fire. The sun hung in the sky like a judging eye, unblinking, relentless. The air was thick enough to choke on, heavy with the scent of blooming orchids and rotting fruit. In the shade of the great banyan trees, the elders sat. They were wise, but they were tired. Their skin was loose, their eyes clouded by too many seasons. They remembered the droughts of the past. They preached caution. Stay close to the caves, they said. Conserve your strength. Wait for the rain. But the generation of the sun, the men and women in their prime, they could not wait. They were 25, 28, 30, the peak of human power. Their muscles were coiled like springs under skin bronzed by the light. They did not fear the heat. They were the heat. They looked out at the golden savannah shimmering in the haze. The elders saw danger, lions hiding in the tall grass, vipers in the dust. But the young saw opportunity. While the old slept through the midday burn, the young rose. They sharpened their obsidian spears until the edges sang. They painted their chests with red clay to match the earth. They knew that out there, beyond the safety of the trees, the great herds were moving. The hunt was on. They moved like shadows across the burning plains. Sweat slicked their backs, shining like oil. They did not speak. They moved as one organism. A single glance, a hand signal, a breath held in unison. This was their world, a world of speed, of violence, of life exploding in every direction. They tracked the great bull for 3 days. The heat beat down on them, trying to break their will. Their throats were dry, their feet blistered, but they did not stop, because they knew that comfort is the enemy of greatness. When the moment came, it was not luck, it was destiny. The ambush was perfect. The spears flew true. The beast fell, and the dust rose like a storm around them. They stood over their prize, chests heaving, hearts pounding like war drums against their ribs. They roared at the sky, a sound raw and primal. They did not just survive the summer, they conquered it. They returned to the camp, not as children, but as kings and queens of the wild. They brought meat, they brought life. The elders looked up from the shadows, seeing the fire in their eyes, and in that moment they knew the torch had passed. The world no longer belonged to those who hid from the sun. It belonged to those who dared to burn. We are that generation, the ones who run when others rest, the ones who sweat when others sleep. The summer is here. The opportunity is now. So, I ask you, are you staying in the shade, or are you ready to hunt?